There's too much going on right now. Everyone knows it's too. Everyone has any sense knows too much going on. Once you eliminate vain and vanity, you get so far in life. Well, you suck. Well, okay. You know.
So when I see this, your journey, you get into Hollywood. You know, you said 2 months later you end up in Roll Bounce.
Yeah.
And then we go to other big films. It seems like Hollywood was damn near grooming you to be that guy. And there's that conversation about one comedian at a time, that one black comedian at a time thing. And I guess if it would have went the way that they may have visualized it, you would have been that guy.
And what?
Per se.
Then what? And then got in a car accident? I mean, what does that mean? That guy. We're all human. You know what I'm saying? No one's above the law. No one's above anybody. That's the thing you gotta understand. You could be the biggest guy in the world, and next thing you know, this happens to you. You know?
Why do you think, was there
Meanwhile, Dave Chappelle turns down $60 million and come back stronger.
Yeah.
I see something big on Sacrifice.
Was there a particular reason why you think we started seeing you less? Was this something that you decided to do, or was it just the industry?
The industry has no power, according to what I believe. I believe that.
Because I'm assuming people kind of ask that question now, or like, yo, where you?
They ask me where I've been. I've been raising 4 children. Where have you been? I got all these kids. You know what I'm saying? I got children. Like, you know, and that's that. I want to find God and find myself. I want to see what's going on, man. It's just, there's too much going on right now. Everyone knows it's too. Everyone has any sense knows too much going on. Dave Chappelle just did one of the greatest specials, if not the greatest specials ever, calling out everything I've been saying for 2 years. He just did it so well. Because he's Dave. I love Dave. Dave to me is my favorite stand-up comic. And I'm saying that because everything he says that I'm thinking, I say to my wife at home, he says it. I'm like, okay. Now I know I'm not crazy. He turned down $60 million, you know what I'm saying? And then came back and did, or 54, whatever fake numbers that just paper that they're gonna change a different currency anyways. But whatever money, how was it? Was it 50 million? 50 million, and it came back and we got, you know, another 60 70 million.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, numbers.
So what specifically do you think happened along your path? Was it, we mentioned the dress, but what do you think it was? Was it just, we want to know, like,
I think, watch this, I'm going to give you this quote. Everything about me and my career and my life is divinely inspired. That's what we got to say. There we go. That's a quote. Divinely inspired. That's it. There's nothing else you can say. I don't even know how I made it. People call it luck. It wasn't luck. How do you lightning don't strike twice, right? Lightning don't strike twice. Right? That says to say. It struck on Roll Bounce. It struck on the Laugh Factory. Lightning struck on and that's figuratively speaking. Struck on Tropic Thunder. You know?
Big Mamas.
No, lightning strike. That was lightning striking me down for doing Big Mamas. Okay. No, I'm talking about light. You know what I'm saying? Like, lightning strike the same place in one place.
But I feel like
I gotta be real to my journey. Everyone can be real to their journey, but when you be real to their journey, because it's new. It's a new journey. People haven't seen this.
What I guess what I'm leaning into is that it seems like there was a particular moment where Brandon, one, got inspired by a new outlook on life, is awakened, if you will.
Awakened, yeah, woke, yeah, everyone's woke.
Right.
Yeah.
But then also
the woke spirit.
You decide to no longer play the game of Hollywood. When did that moment happen? When was that like, you know what, I'm gonna start? But
then am I really crazy? Because now Kanye West don't want to be in Hollywood. Like then Nicki Minaj is gonna come out. It's gonna go. I said this 2 years ago about all these celebrities coming out and talking against Hollywood. And I'm saying either I'm crazy or everyone's gonna be crazy. It's like, but it's not about talking against Hollywood because not really. People in Hollywood are like, what are you talking about? I love making films. Hollywood, like, there's an industry, and then there's people that's just bad people. There's an industry of filmmaking. There's great filmmakers and great people all around. So we can't just say movie making is the devil. Like, we got to stop that. Okay. All movies are the devil. No. We got to say people that are against the right path, I would say, that are funding things, that's putting agendas out there, to me is like something that's not all of Hollywood.
Yeah.
So they're like, Hollywood, everyone's like to point the finger at everybody. You! It's like, everyone die. It's like, well, wait a minute. You know, some good people. You know, it's good and bad in any system.
What I notice is people that do play the game of Hollywood, they don't say a lot of they don't say a lot of no's. They typically kind of go with it. When did Brandon start being decisive on his moves and deciding I don't want to do certain projects, being in charge of his brand and his image?
You know, I don't know. When the Most High woke me up, how about that? When I was awakened to who I was and who my ancestors were as it pertains to how to live my life, it was much easier to move in the world, and that's simple. It's like, they say know thyself. What's it? Know thyself, know thy enemy, whatever. And I'm not calling Hollywood my enemy, but I'm saying that it's like, know that, like, you got it's easier to rock to know what you stand for. Mm-hmm. Whatever you stand for, it's easier to walk straight. I think a lot of people don't know who they are. They don't have to take that time. I think me taking that time to understand who I am truly then I was able to move like I wanted to move, not how people wanted me to move.